Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Long Sita, founder and director of Village of Future Today Center, BFT in Siem Reap, Cambodia. Allow me to share with you a brief background of BFT. The years of subjection to the Khmer rule left me with one goal. After the Pol Pot genocide reached and destroyed Cambodian society, I only wanted to help rebuild a new community and to improve the quality life of Cambodians. My decision was not limited only to my work. It embraced my life with a strong vision. Cambodian people will receive the intellectual and economic tools required to attain self-sufficiency. This can only be realized once it is accepted that education must be the key to developing economic self-sufficiency as well as personal well-being and peace for the individual family as well as for the entire society of Cambodia. The creation of Village of Future Today Center was from this determination. BFT Center is a local non-governmental organization, NGO, and unaffiliated with any religion or political party. It was recognized by the Ministry of Interior in Cambodia. BFT vision is built upon two beliefs. The knowledge is hope, and secondly, peace is development. During BFT creation, there were a lot of street children with blue sniff and begging, wandering around Siem Reap. During BFT creation, many thousands of children under 5 years old who died year to year because of lack of proper care. Here I'm again, so I would like to share with you about a brief of Khmer rule, that one of the genocides killing many millions of Cambodians, innocent, especially women and children. So the Khmer rule took power from 1975 until 1979, which led the country after that, falls apart and lost massive devasts of. And during the Khmer rule's time, they kill a lot of people when they realize that you are a doctor, you are a student, you are a teacher, etc. And so all the intellectual they kill, and they not only kill only you, they kill your family, try to dig up the road. So I was one of the Khmer rule survivors. So I was living through hardship and suffer during the whole period of time during the Khmer rule. Before the Khmer rule, I had 14 members in my family, so including I myself. So during the Khmer rule, I was about 16 years old, and I was forced to separate from my family. So during the Khmer rule, like I myself, I was working from early morning, and they woke us up from the early morning, like 4:30 or 5 a.m. in the morning, and then you have to walk many kilometers to the rice field and work there without breakfast, non-stop, and until noon, and then they offer you rice soups. So it doesn't matter how you're full or not full when you eat. So it's just like go and ready after lunch, you go and go straight to work again. So from there, so work until 5 in the afternoon, and then come back to the place where you stay, and then they give you time to take a bus, and then you straight back to the work. So I work until 11 or 12 o'clock at night, and then come back with very exhausted. So during almost 4 years, I found in my eyes that people work and then they fail and never get up. And if you slow and you work because you are tired, you don't fast enough, they will bring you to education. It means education never return back.
Chạy nhanh nha, chạy nhanh. Không ta riết ta, nói người ta cũng nói. Again, it's best done. Ôi trời bông, nghĩ đến vui khả năng anh mà. Nè đâu đi. Đây tăng nó cho hay rồi. Đó, anh cần con được không? Nó tăng con. Ta tăng. Này. Ta tăng này này. Tôi quy tăng. Chăm vô đẹp đâu hết rồi, con đẹp lặng đó.
This is one of the community-based Safe Mother and Child Center in the village called Arakswai. Consists of 130 families and households, around over 600 population, men and women, and about 50% is the children. So in each community-based Safe Mother and Child Center, we have provide nutrition food feeding to the children, especially under 5 years. So the reason why we provide this, because when we work in the school, we focus on the school children that come to study, and then they receive the nutrition food at school. But every year when the children reach to the school age, they come to the school and then they wear the same condition, like not healthy and undernourished. So that's why they expand our project, come to work to what we call like the ready program among the children under 5 years, so that we can build their health and nutrition and also basic education along with, so that when they grow up and when they go to school, they are ready already with study and also health and no problem about malnutrition. So in this area, so every morning we provide food feeding to the children, and also after the food we provide primary health care education, which focus on the message related to hygiene, sanitation, and also general education that help the mother or the caretakers to absorb or to learn about basic information which they can comply to their daily living. So in the center we also work to improve, because in the country of Cambodia, especially the one in the rural, in the village, the level of education of the people is very low. That's why we found that among like communication and interaction between children and parents at home, very critical. We try to escape from the Khmer Rule, and there were a lot of massive people run and walk, and some cry, some confusing, and I myself was too. So along the way that where I stay in Bosat province, between Phnom Penh and Battambang, so I have to walk about 300 kilometers from where I stay to the border. So along the way, I found a lot of children. They were younger than me. So some 6 years, 7 years, they lost their parents. They didn't know where their parents were, and they cry and terrified. So it reflected to me because I was feeling in that way too. So I decided, okay, to take those children along with me from point to point, place to place. So I gathered them about 20. So we walk among the other people. So on the way where we walk to the border, so we found any kinds of things that we can eat. Sometimes we have to beg the food left over from other people. So more than 15 days on foot. So finally we reached to the border. There was not a camp over there. It's just like the people try to find a safe place and beach place to stay along the border. And then I found the Western people come across the border from Thailand to Cambodian territory. So they came and gave us food and welcomed us and gave us to find shelter. And then that we were lucky. And then a lot more people came, and I was among the rest of them, and also had to take care a lot of children in there under my care. So, and at that time we tried to seeking for our families, because there were a lot of people, and a few of the children came along with me among the 20. So they found their family, and then they went back and resettled to their families, and the rest, including I myself, so we live in the camp. After that, the UN and the Western people come to provide full support to the refugee, and they start building the camp, and then the UN Bureau and UNHCR come to provide water, food, and so on. And when I was there, I was trying to look for my family, and I started to have idea that, okay, I know something about the knowledge. So I start to share, teaching the children, especially the one that stay under my care. And then I taught them what I remember, I know from the Khmer Rule. And then we understand that many other children come to us to learn with me, and then more and more children come in the camp.